Hello, fellow heroes, and welcome to another episode of Project Odyssey, Burning Skies campaign.
So I'll say hi in our native language. Ali, you go first.
Hi.
No.
You said native.
Your new native language.
That's how it works.
Me how?
Wow. All right, your turn, Josh. Your new native language.
Oh, frick. Let me think. Arigato. No, that's thank you.
Annyeonghaseyo.
You're so
I say
good.
hi in Japanese.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
I just said it. Did you?
Or if you're on the phone, it's mush mushy.
Moshi moshi.
Moshi mosh. Moshi moshi.
Ohio.
For
Mush mushy
Chinese,
is
Hello.
on the phone, it's way.
mush mushy is a more less formal greeting.
Moshi moshi. Moshi
Welcome to our
moshi.
language lessons through D&D.
We're all multilingual. I watch anime all the time and I totally understand what they're saying. I have English subtitles, but it's like
I'm listening with my heart.
I use chopsticks whenever I'm watching anime. Like it doesn't matter what I'm eating; it helps me feel immersed.
Yeah, when you have a burger.
I do the same thing.
Oh man! All right. Last session, we had our players actually head into the capital ship. So they have been transported to this other realm full of, it's kind of its pocket dimension of islands and ocean. And in this realm, they are protected by this blue dragon who has been safeguarding one of the dragon masks. They have been pulling out the dragon mask powers in order to safeguard their realm. Now, Mara has gained access to this dragon mask and caught up with her teammates, who then took down the Legion, or at least one of their capital ships, learning that the Legion was not inhibited by men, but more so by elves who were disguised as men in order to stop an oncoming apocalypse, at which they believed was fortuitous to happen. Now, in this event, they not only fought off a small army on their own, but they had to escape by stealing one of the ships out of the hangar bay and having an aerial fight with the dragon inside of the ship, and crash landing only to barely make it out alive. Now our fellow heroes have the dragon mask, and they are one step closer to achieving their goal in stopping the resurrection of Tiamat. And so our story begins.
Where are we right now?
So you guys are you guys are landed on like the outskirts of one of the islands. You're in the hidden city in the ocean, where it's like a giant crater and there's waterfalls surrounding it from all sides. You're just on one of the outside. You're on like the beach of the island.
And what's her face? Why am I blanking on her name?
Oh yeah, was it Val?
Val.
Val. She's with us, right?
Yes, she is.
Did she make it through the fight?
Saved her.
Yeah, they went to save her, so she sacrificed her arm.
Huh?
Yeah, she's only got one arm now.
Yeah. She lost her arm in the process, but Mara begrudgingly went to go save her.
Yeah, begrudgingly.
Go, Mara.
Good word.
That girl, Mara.
I go walk up to her now. I look down at her. I go, need a hand?
Ooh.
Oh, I did see that towards the end of the because I did watch part of it, and Nate made some joke about shaking Mara's hand. I didn't get it.
Mara smirks at you. Or I'm sorry, not Mara. Val smirks at you as she stands herself up. It almost looks like she's going to walk away from you, but then she thinks to herself for a moment and then clasps your hand backwards because you were reaching probably for the one missing, but she still clasps your forearm in a manner of respect, and you see her eyes soften as she goes, "Thank you. I wasn't expecting to be saved."
Well, I didn't save you for you, so don't thank me.
She gives you a slight nod, and then she begins to head separate ways. As you guys walk back towards the city, or travel back towards the city, you see as a lot of the legionnaires are either exiting the city, like running away in retreat, or they have kind of been taken captive. They have all but surrendered. The city itself is not in ruins, but is severely damaged and will take some time to be repaired. However, this isn't something these people can't go through. The blue dragon in his humanoid form walks up to you guys, and you see he himself went through some battle. His clothes are kind of have burnt marks on them. They're a little tattered, and he humbly kind of bows, but begins to bow, but then you see him kneel before you guys. Everyone else is a bit hesitant, but then they all begin to kneel as much of the city is now showing a major gratitude of respect.
Yara just starts turning and doing mini bows. Arigato, arigato, arigato. No, I'm sorry.
I help him stand back up, and I say, no, don't do that.
Yeah, there's no need. We appreciate your appreciation.
We tested you. We did not trust you. Much like the seas, everything and everyone was mysterious and wary to us. But yet you still went out of your way to protect us and this city. For that, we show our gratitude. But with the Dragon Mask leaving, our realm will no longer be able to stay where it's at. We will be joining the rest of the realm, and we will have to participate in the wars to come. Seeing what you fight for, what you stand for, we will not hesitate to join your side when the time arises.
We've got that going for us.
The Blue Dragon prepares you guys a boat and prepares you guys some supplies and starts to head you guys off to the kind of back where you're going. As doing so, as you guys are leaving and exiting the place, you know, they have a whole they're using magic. They're using move water or manipulate water to almost like water benders, and they're sending the boat up the waterfall with their magic. You notice this.
Are we on the water now, or do we have a second to look around? I want to see if I see Val before we leave.
She's with you guys. She's gonna accompany you guys.
Oh, she's going with. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Keep going.
She's our new NPC. She's our new. What was
I tried to kill her off, but you know.
The Goblin Rock. You gotta find that
cool.
again.
She's had a cool character arc. Like we all like. I hated her.
All right. I'm sorry. There is a rolling mist, almost like a blockade, like a thunderstorm, rolls above the ocean as you guys slowly start to creep into it. As your boat creaks and yearns its way across the calm ocean floor, or not floors, but waters, you start to hear the rumblings of thunder. And then this mist begins to light up as flashes of lightning start to streak across the skies and illuminate the mist, illuminating everything around you. Only for moments to pass that the magic dissipated that kept that realm in its own pocket dimension, and that storm you originally entered in after over hundreds and hundreds of years finally dissipates, and the clouds begin to break. Not only do you see the horizon of the small village from which you departed from, but now the hidden city in the ocean is back where it once originally was.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Did we steal our original boat from an old guy?
No,
We
he didn't steal it. He let us have it, or we bought it, or something.
After like an hour of
I held
interrogating him in a
I-
private room of like,
Yeah. After getting beaten with the rubber hose filled with sand, yeah. And kneecapped by its truncheons.
I wonder if there's anything we can do for that old man. We meant good.
I feel bad.
Do a little bit.
Val stares off at the horizon and she goes, You may be repaying him back sooner than you might think. As you guys look off and you see the beach is headed with warships.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
They
boy.
are anchored though,
So,
and their sails are up.
Mario, I'm assuming that while they were preparing the ship, we had a chance to rest and we're
Yes,
fully,
you are fully
rested.
rested. You're fully. I think you guys leveled up as well, so you might be.
Oh,
You
we're level
might.
9?
Oh
Yes.
no, 8.
We're already 8.
9.
You're
We're
already
level 9. You gave us level 9 last time.
Okay, good.
Oh,
Then you're level 9.
My goodness. Let's see if I can do this.
Bu- bu- bu-
Okay. The ship that you are on that is ferrying you to land takes you towards these warships. And you dock back. As you get closer to the warships, you see their flag is one of the draconian flag, the new of the dragons that have been kind of plaguing the new lands. The dragons that have broken free from their temporal prison and have now been running ravage among the lands that you've been trying to stop.
You see anybody on the ships?
The ships seem to be mostly empty. There are some crewmen there that, but it's a skeleton crew, just like the bare necessities needed to run the ship or get the ship ready. It looks like there's a lot of movement going on at the beach. And they all, as they see your ship coming into dock, they all begin to scatter. Except for one person that remains. I don't have my
Tell me who it is.
notes with me. I never have my notes with me. I need to find a better way to write notes.
What do you need?
I need the name of that one guy, the one guy you guys met in the one
Okay.
dragon dude.
Oh,
Molver, the blue dragon?
Yes.
Or Ragnar?
No, Ragnar.
The one-eyed- Ragnar's the big one with the one eye, and then Churin is the other half dragon.
Who's their leader?
Molver was the big
Molver
blue
was the
dragon, leader of the army, trying to get in a godhead pact with Tiamat.
Yeah.
That's exactly okay. So Molver stands alone on the beachfront.
oh,
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go find my journal real quick.
Zykur was the name of the blue dragon that bowed to us on the island and sent us on our way.
I'm glad you take notes.
Well, I try. It's a good thing Sam's not here because I'm not a good note taker normally.
Better than me. I don't take any.
Thank you, Nate. Your notes are appreciative. Okay.
I even have the name of the ship guy that we got the ship from.
Good.
Herdalong. Herdalong.
I'm gonna have to go over notes with you because I grabbed the wrong journal.
I'll give you access to my it's on a Google doc, so
Yeah,
let's do it.
I need to put mine on something more tangible for me.
The internet's a beautiful thing.
It is, right? Okay. Well, Molvar stands at the beach alone. You guys can depart off of the beach, or you can depart. It does seem telling that he is waiting for you.
I say walk right past him and ignore him. Think about that, Mario.
Oh, I'm all prepared for that. What? I'm just waiting for your party members
I'm
to say
trying to remember.
something.
How did we leave it off with this guy? Nate, you had like a fight with one of his crew,
Yeah, one of his dudes.
Ragnar, yeah.
I'm beefing with Ragnar. Yeah.
Yeah.
and then but like we didn't leave it off. Like
No, Molver. We're not. We don't have beef with Molver yet.
we have like clearly future beef though.
Yeah.
It seems
We
like
know what
it's
he's up
going
to.
that
We don't like
direction.
him.
Correct. It seems like
He's
that's
just too
the
tough for us
direction
to-
we're going. Yeah.
Eat the crap out of it.
But right now we've got two dragons on our side. We've got Zykur, who's the blue dragon that we left, and we've got Idra, which was the goblin dragon dude. So we're getting started here.
But are they like ready to pull up?
Well, yeah, Zykur was the guy that just sent us from the beach, saying he was getting his stuff ready.
I don't think they're gonna pull up right now, though.
Right?
that's what I'm
No,
saying.
no, not immediately. No, we gotta bide our time. We're not. I don't think we're ready to take them
You
up.
have to finish finding the other dragons first. Then they'll pull up.
Pull up.
So I say we walk by this guy and don't give him the time of day and be like, peace.
La-di-do.
Hi, you guys,
Okay.
you guys see something? I don't see anything.
We can at least say hi.
Okay, so you guys begin to walk past Molver, and as you do, Molver says, "I see you've made it alive. I see you've made it out of there alive."
You guys hear something? I'm hearing this really squeaky sound. Really high pitched.
And as you guys walk past
We got in
him,
a fight because I started calling everybody churro and stuff. We gotta stop disrespecting people.
as you guys walk by Movar, you see
Yara's like, oh, I'm trying to a little far away from Mara, a little scared. Oh,
you see
what's
all
going
the
on?
villagers in the town
Fine.
held hostage.
Oh, frick.
They are
listen.
all as over a dozen draconian soldiers, foot soldiers, have already laid siege to the village and have lined up 12 hostages. Other villagers are on their knees, weeping, crying. Mara, you walk up to this scene. What do you do?
I sigh and I turn back around.
Yeah.
So right back at you, Mara. What, were you prepared for that?
Yeah.
I look at my friends, and Yara's no longer playing around. Yara's
Your name Yura?
Yara. I forget. It's been a minute.
He mixed your name and his name together.
You're all.
Also, these are old characters, so your health may not fully represent your current level.
Yeah.
Take this guy out right now.
I'm assuming I no longer have my potion of giant strength. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yeah, you no longer have your potion of giant strength. That is long gone. So you said you turned around and you sighed.
Yeah, I sighed and then turned around.
Okay.
It's like
Movar-
of course, this is what's happening.
How many people? How many of Movar's lackeys do we see around?
You see approximately 14. So on the screen,
all of those aren't the villagers. Those are.
those are the lackeys, yeah. And they are, each one of them has a villager on their knees, ready to be beheaded.
Oh my gosh. In front of them?
In front of them. Each one of these backline guys, so there's 12 villagers ready to be executed right now, while other villagers are standing on the side waiting. They're kind of sobbing and crying.
Armor class or
There's no way we can tell. Beard One's standing next to me. I mean, I'm gonna whisper to him as I'm leaning in. Oh, Mara's there too.
sorry.
Just in kind of exchange a look. And are we doing this?
Yeah, we're doing this.
Yeah, I guess so.
We can't just let them chop their heads off.
Movar holds up a hand
Wait.
and says, I see I've got your attention.
Yeah.
No, technically the people got
Are
my
you
attention.
are you sure you really want our attention though?
You are exactly where I want you to be. You're exactly where I predicted you to be. It's occurred to me that not only have our destinations come aligned, but our motives have also come aligned. Yet I fear you have been taking the side, the place of dragonkin that have been telling you otherwise. He walks forward, his 5-pendant star representing Tiamat clings against his armor. He has no weapons in hands. Matter of fact, you do see where his axe is buried 30 feet away from him. He goes, last we spoke, you have a high demeanor, a high independence of yourself, Yet I notice something quite intriguing about you. You have this insatiable thirst of selflessness, a contradicting factor amongst your personality, yet still a flaw that can be exploited. Assuming that you've returned from the endless storm that has been plaguing that ocean for some time now, I want you to show me what you've acquired from there.
It was more like what we lost. Val over here just lost her arm.
Val waves her nub at Movan.
It's so funny. Before we show anything, you
If
must
we had
let,
nothing to show, we lost it.
you must let these villagers go.
He almost looks taken back by what you said. There is a feign act of surprise as he goes, of course. Now, this is my leverage. How could I have a respectable, as he looks directly at you, Yura, conversation if I can't hold your attention? I do plan on allowing these prisoners to go as long as things go accordingly. My goal here is not to bring bloodshed, but only to form a small alliance.
As he says that, when he was speaking to me, my eyes didn't meet his as I was, as Uraz was staring at the locals, and he drops the bloodshed line. If you kill one of these, then there will be bloodshed.
Yes,
Can we-
yes,
can
I
we-
am
can-
quite aware of that.
Can we sense motive to try and
Yeah,
see
go
if
ahead.
he's like feeding us a line of crap or
Roll for initiative. Or no, yeah, roll for initiative.
I'll show you.
Roll for insight.
Roll for initiative.
Roll, make an insight check.
I'll show you insight. Roll initiative.
You,
19.
I'll show you his motives. All right.
I rolled a 19.
Thank you. Thank you. You do not see his eyes darting left and right. He is calm. His demeanor is composed. His weapon, he has no weapons on him. His hands are relaxed. There is no tension between him. There's no tense muscle in him at this moment. He does not look ready to attack. He does not look ready to command an execution. He looks like he just wants to have a conversation at this moment.
So no micro expressions, nothing.
Nothing.
To think like he's lying, deliberately lying or misleading
Correct.
us.
There are no micro expressions showing any mislead. See, as of right now, he seems very calm and reserved.
All right, then I leave my bow on my back.
DM, can I don't know if there's a way for me to do this, but I'm assuming that's Turan and Ragnar behind him. Is that what the two are, or no? Or,
They're right here.
oh, okay. So all I want to do is while we're sitting here and talking, I kind of want to see if I can perceive a difference in like strength and power as we've fought against Ragnar, Turan, the ones that are in the line in the back. Can I get a look at them and see like, not that I have the ability, but like, is their gear, like how strong do they look to me?
say this to me, and then I can use know your enemy, and I can figure it out for you.
Oh. Okay, so then I didn't know the. Oh yeah, that's right. You do have that. So I'll kind of nudge to Mara. And Mara, how strong is their backline?
Is know your enemy? Is that a casting? What is that? Is that just like an ability?
It's just an ability. If I spend at least 1 minute observing and interacting with another creature outside of combat, you can learn information about its capabilities compared to your own. Strength score, dex score, con score, armor class, current HP, total class levels.
So in relation to your own. In relation to your own. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so Mara, you begin analyzing. Movar sees this and he steps out of your way and he goes, by all means. You look at the enemies. You can tell that they are draconian foot soldiers. History has told you that these are among like a hybrid that dragons used to use in war. They are almost created, not so much born. And they aren't wearing crazy armor. They have scales. A lot of it seems to be more natural armor than actual armor, and their armor class is a 14. They are beefy guys, so they're kind of big. They look healthy. They look well fed, and that's probably because they've just been raiding through the realms. Instead of they have a decent amount of health for foot soldiers, being at 22. Comparatively, though, their strength, dex, and everything else is essentially just like a +1, a 0, or a -1. The -1 in intelligence, 0 charisma, -1 in wisdom, but they have a +1 in like strength and constitution.
I relay that information. And they look like this.
Well, what is it that you want to talk about?
First, I would like to very much see what you acquired.
Listen, I already told you.
I show him my scars. Just some more scars, man.
Roll a deception check.
I don't remember what we acquired.
The dragon mask.
Yeah, he's talking about the mask.
Oh,
Yeah,
the blue mask. God.
I forgot to tell you, Fabernator, this. You guys all start with, what's it called? Inspiration points at the start of every session.
Oh.
Everyone get a second inspiration point. One goes to Mara for ignoring Malvar. Another one goes for Beard One for having amazing notes. And then Yura gives a... So you guys can hold up to 4 inspiration points at a time now.
Oh.
Let's go. I'm going to use one.
And Yura for your role playing and keeping up with what the motives are on each side of the party.
I'm the one rolling deception.
You, Allie, you are really quiet. I don't think
I was legitimately playing dumb. I'm going to play my character like I legitimately don't remember that we got the mask.
Okay.
Testing.
I'm like patting my body around going, oh, no, I don't.
You are louder, but I'm worried you're not being picked up compared to everyone else. I can turn up the overall chat volume. That's gonna make Fabes and...
No. Don't do that.
Is there, you can right click her name in,
She's already
Discord.
maxed out.
Oh, yeah, then she must be.
Chat or Kate, how is she coming off on the stream? Is Allie coming off as audible on the stream?
Hello, can you hear me?
That's if she's
hear myself
even
through other
listening.
people.
She can be heard, but she is quieter than the others. As long as she can be heard, that's kind of what I care about.
I can talk really loud. How's that sound? I'll use my diaphragm. What?
Huh?
Am I
Perfect.
doing the deception roll?
Yes, go for it, please. Thank you.
Okay. I rolled a 13. I want to use my inspiration.
Okay. You need to beat a 25, by the way.
Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I'm definitely not doing that. You told me that before I used my inspiration. That's
Well,
fine.
you can take it back. You can keep your inspiration.
Okay, then I'll keep it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Movar says, I see. We're off to a poor footing. Allow me. May I, as he holds up his hand, looking towards you, Yura, his intentions seem to be he wants to reach for something.
I'm going to he's saying may I as he's like reaching.
He wants to reach for something, yes. He's asking your permission.
I'll kind of glance towards his axe, glance towards the crew, glance towards Val on my left, who's now I just can't stop thinking of her just like playing with her little nub. like she's just like because you called it that, but I'll just kind of motion towards him and nod a little bit.
He then reaches into the pouch behind his cape, pulls out a dragon mask of a black one. You wouldn't have happened to find anything like this down there, now would you?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh, beard one.
No, we didn't find anything like that.
I just turn around and walk away.
Mara leaves back to the ocean shore side.
I start wading in the water. Just keep walking.
Do we see how many like bodies are scattered throughout the are there bodies?
Like dead bodies? No.
Yes.
No dead bodies.
Not yet. What is that mask?
It's a symbol of power.
Are you looking to acquire more, or what are they? How do you get
are
it?
5 in total, and I just happen to know where another one resides. The problem is, it is near impossible to get to. The lands themselves are considered death. Which is why I think it'd be fitting for you to go. I have no need to take what dragon mask you have at this very moment, nor do I ask for you to relinquish anything to me, that be your loyalty or anything else. All that I ask is that you take my word for where the next location is. And you head in there and retrieve this dragon mask. You have proven that you are most capable of surviving and overcoming the impossible.
Why would he do that, though? What's our motivation? Why would we help you?
You'll be helping yourself, seeing that you are attempting to acquire these items before me. I see no privy in allowing you to continue what you're doing.
Quick side note: were we actually on a quest for masks?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yes.
say. I think we're just. Oh,
The dragon idol that you guys have searches,
Yep.
it locates each mask.
I thought it was locating the dragons.
Yeah, I thought
It
was the
does
dragon.
locate the dragons, but the dragons are guarding the mask.
Yeah, we just got like our first mask, and we were kind of like, huh?
I thought that was just a byproduct of fighting the dragon. I didn't realize.
Yeah, Well, okay. So you want us to find more masks?
Yes, most certainly.
What do
I
these
found one
masks
right there. It's in his
provide?
hand.
What do these masks do? Do they provide skills? Do they
You
provide?
already know what they do. It was already told to you that, well, yes, they do provide skills and they do provide abilities, but each mask has essentially a piece of Tiamat's soul, and when gathered together, they summon Tiamat, and
I remember. Yeah. I remember part of this now.
yeah.
But I don't understand why would we bring the mask back to you if we want to go get it ourselves?
There was no need for you to bring the mask back to me.
I don't understand.
Well then,
That little trinket that was given to you. There is no dragon guarding this one in the wasteland.
why
Nature
aren't you-
itself has taken it.
Why don't you just go get it yourself then? Why do you need us?
Every attempt made to go after that mask has failed. You have shown yourselves capable. I'd like to test your mettle.
So are you saying you're not capable? Wow.
You're not there.
Movea,
You walked away.
you seem to be confident in your ability to take our masks, and you don't fear us having them if we were to have them. And you want us to retrieve another one, not to give it to you. In that case, let me have the mask that you have to help us get the other mask. And clearly for you, you are capable to take it all back whenever you want.
No, this isn't a place for you to negotiate. You see, as he leans back over to the hostages on the chopping block, this is where you will do as you're told. I've set things up to where they work in your favor.
All right.
Well, in that case, if we were to do this... No, Beard One.
Since you put it that way,
Not yet. Beard One, not yet. If we were to do this, then you would walk away from this town and leave these people to be.
Yes, that is something I can most easily agree to.
Ray's got something to say about it. Wait, I don't know if you guys could hear that. Ray just
Oh no, we can't.
Oh, she was cute.
Going
I'm sorry.
woof.
I step forward a little bit, not aggressively, just to get a look at all of the people. Mm-hmm. And kind of...
You see as these soldiers and his two closest soldiers get tense and reach for their weapons, but Movar holds up a hand, just ever so elegantly, to make them calm down and to tell them to hold off.
I cannot speak for my team, but if you back away from them, kind of gesturing to the people of the town, then maybe we can go for this mask.
See, I've already studied you. As Milvar begins to pull out a piece of some parchment out of one of his pouches, and he begins to walk towards you. There is no maybe. You've already set your sights on these trinkets. He then holds out the parchment towards you, and you see it's a rolled up map.
Ooh, I like
You
that.
are psychologically unable to choose another path.
I look at the map. I look at him as he kind of hands it out. Well, you seem to know me well. In that case, you would be correct. I am incapable of changing my mind. I am incapable of watching innocents die for free. So, and then I'll kind of turn to him. You would also know that I would put my life on the line at any opportunity to save innocents. So, I would stop at nothing at killing anyone that went up against my team and those around us. And I'll take his map.
As you take his map, the first time in the entire situation, his body language becomes very aggressive and assertive, and he grabs your forearm with his other arm. You see the fangs gleam under a smile that creeps across his face, and he goes, "Good. I am very much aware, and I am ready to see what exactly you and your friends are capable of." And he then relaxes his grasp on you and leaves you with the map. He turns his back to you as he walks away, grabbing his axe from the ground that's been embedded in, and then calls all of his troops to release the prisoners.
I'll walk back to the group. Well, looks like it's more treasure hunting.
You gotta go
Yay.
find another gimp mask.
So can
I'm assuming like we're all kind of like the tension has died down. His team,
so
his group's kind of going.
group's gone.
I'll wander over to the people that were there and just kind of check in on anybody wounded and just start tending to people.
Okay.
You white knight.
It's like you're traveling with a paladin.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, when did it become a paladin?
Oh.
Well, mind you, also my character is a tiefling, so like, not a lot of people would freely accept, I think, my help, but I'm still trying.
What's your alignment? Are you like good alignment?
I think I just play around in the good world.
Okay.
I'm
Not
gonna
necessarily,
assume chaotic.
definitely not lawful, but neutral at times, maybe chaotic, but
I
Let's
would
look at the map. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I would like to compare our dragon statue thing that points out masks with the map.
I'll give the map over to Tamara.
Somehow connects, or if it doesn't.
Okay. You attempt to. So you scan it over where you know the current mask is at. It vibrantly glows and vibrates. You scan it over to where Movar headed away. Same thing, not as strongly. You point it over to where you know where the last dragon is, the one that's held captive, and it faintly gives off. You point it in the direction of the other the dragon mask towards the map. There is no glow, no nothing.
The last one, which one's that?
The one that's on the land of death.
Where he's trying to get us to go.
Yes.
It doesn't seem optimal.
Do we know where 3 more are? Right? Is that what I'm understanding?
So you guys have one.
We have one.
Mulvera has one. You know of where another dragon captive dragon is. And then so that makes 3. So and then you've had visions of another one, but you do not know where like the last 2 are technically.
What does ours do? Does it do anything?
I mean, you can look it up. It's a blue dragon mask.
Blue dragon mask.
And Movar, so yes, the rod that you have tracks the remaining dragons that stayed in this realm to safeguard the mask, but Movar's intel says that there is no dragon safeguarding the one in the land of death.
That makes sense.
Well, that's one less dragon we have to fight then. I'd say let's go follow the map. Follow the yellow brick road.
Down for whatever. I don't have a big opinion.
Well, we gotta go find them anyway, so if we don't have to fight a dragon to get it, I'd say let's just try it.
I don't think we'd be fighting the captive dragon. I'm pretty sure we'd be saving that dragon. These dragons are technically on our side.
We'd have to fight the people who are keeping it captive.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Who has the highest charisma in our group?
I probably do.
Did you? Are you?
Maybe not. I've got 15.
yeah.
I've got a 15 charisma.
Higher than mine.
Are you because the
just
mask
dumb.
gives you +2 plus your proficiency in your armor class, your charisma proficiency or charisma modifier. Frick, my throat. Is somebody wearing the mask? Are you guys wearing it?
Okay,
Oh.
Mario, question for our D&D world. Is there a punishment for wearing the masks in this world?
Punishment. The item doesn't talk about no punishment.
So the charisma bonus to your armor class is only if you're not wearing armor.
Oh.
So to answer your question, Ali, is there a punishment to wearing these masks? No, you can safely. So because the dragons and the draconians were essentially like imprisoned, their culture was kind of taken with them. So you won't really be insulting anyone, or no one really knows really of the mask and their existence and what they mean. They'll just think you're wearing really decorative.
The only reason I ask is because we just finished Tyranny of Dragons,
Yeah.
which is all about these dragon masks.
Yeah.
They were essentially evil, so if we were to wear them, like stuff would backfire on us.
Right. No, you don't have to worry about such things here. I have no reference for what's in Tyranny of Mask, but I assumed that was probably an issue in Tyranny of Mask.
So the blue dragon mask gives us resistance to lightning if you're wearing it. It gives you if you're wearing no armor, you add your charisma bonus to your AC. If you have a breath weapon that requires rest, it gains a recharge of 6. So
It's a breath weapon. Is that like the weapon that Mara pulls out? Or no.
no, we're not draconic, so none of us have breath weapons.
Oh.
You gain, this is kind of a cool one, you gain dark vision out to 60 feet or an additional 60 feet if you already have that sense. Once per day you can gain blind sight out to 30 feet.
Oh, you get
for
an
5
additional
minutes.
60 feet if you already have? Oh, wow.
Yeah. In Dragon Tongue you can speak and understand Draconic, and you have an advantage on any charisma check you make against dragons that share the mask color. And then once per day if you fail a saving throw, you can choose to actually succeed instead. So it's kind of a nice option. What are you okay? So you're are you an what's your race, Allie? Are you an elf or something else?
Yes. Yes, high elf.
Okay, so you've already got dark vision. Do you
I've
have
got-
dark vision?
Yeah, I got 60 feet of dark vision.
Okay.
I'm a tiefling.
And I'm a half elf, so I do too.
What about Sam?
He's a
He's a
robot. Yeah.
But does he have dark vision? I
Yeah,
would
he's
assume
probably
he has
got
robot.
freaking like every
I know,
vision.
night
He's got all the
Sensor, he can, like,
visions.
Scan through walls.
Switching through. Got freaking.
And I already speak Draconic, so I don't need that. Other than additional 60 feet of dark vision and 30 feet in blind sight from an archery perspective, that could be helpful, but I don't know. I think the big win here is the saving throw.
Yeah, there's the saving throw. There's the +2, like, but we're all wearing armor, even if
Yeah.
it's light.
For me, if it wouldn't, the math wouldn't make sense to take my armor off and add the +2 to the charisma
Hmm.
instead. It just, yeah.
I say we just don't wear it and we just hold on to it.
I mean, I would wear it, but I have 3 items I'm already attuned to, which I think is the max, and like they're all super helpful for me
Yeah, I'm good.
because one keeps me alive because I die a lot. One helps me try to dodge because I'm eventually gonna die, and then the other one also helps me dodge because I'm eventually gonna die. So it's
Yeah,
like, and I still die a lot. So like,
I've also got 3 items attuned, so let's go.
Just-
let's
yeah, let's hold on to it. Was there anything like wizardry with it? Is there any, like, I know it's like a lightning thing. Is there any, like, I could switch to lightning spells or something? But
So it's you become immune to it or resistant to it.
okay. Okay. Well, let's hold on to it for now. Actually,
All right.
no, just throw it out. Just toss it in a bin.
This is rubbish.
We get back to Mulberry. It's like, so where's the mask? Well, we threw one away.
Throw it in the ocean.
What?
You did what?
Oh,
Yeah, the movie sucked.
So if
We were
you
broken up about it.
So the blue mask says if you deal lightning damage to a creature, it can't take reactions until its next turn. So that's actually kind of a cool
Okay,
option as well.
I'll have to. Maybe in the future I can play around it.
I have shocking
I got-
grasp.
I do too. Well, what do you have for armor, Ellie? What do you wear
Ellie-
for armor?
Is that sword your other? Is the dragon sword? Do you have to attune to it?
I don't think so. I don't have it in my attunements.
Let's see. What's your? It's Mara.
I'm getting a look from the dog. Do you guys mind if I run the dog out real quick? We can kind of keep moving.
Yeah, you're good.
Keep moving.
I'm gonna take a. 2-minute
So you
break,
guys
too.
catch up. Oh yeah, go for it.
Do I need to attune to it?
I'm checking right now. No, you don't. So you can have both of them equipped at. You can have both of them on you at the same time. Second
That's
question.
what I've been doing. Yeah. So,
You don't have the feat two-handed fighting. So you basically the only way you can dual wield weapons is if they're both light or finesse.
like, yeah.
And
right.
these are not light weapons.
I was dual wielding one of these and then my scimitar. Is that not allowed? I haven't been dual wielding both of these.
I don't think so, because, like, they both have to be finesse in order to be dual wielded. But I honestly don't care that much. So that's fine. But if you do get the feat, like the dual wielder feat, then you can hold both of them, no problem, regardless of their.
Able to choose another feat.
Huh?
When can I choose another feat?
I think it's every 2 levels, so it's every even level. I could be wrong though. So at level 10, you'll be able to choose another feat.
It says improved combat superiority. So I don't think I can get another feat until my 12th level.
I think you're right. I don't know how to check. I mean, I guess I could just pull out the book and look. But that's also in the other room, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah,
Can I
that's-
re-level my 8th and choose a feat instead?
what did you pick for your 8th?
Intelligence and con score.
Oh, yeah, change that. Oh, yeah, change
That. Dual wielder. Okay. Done. Thank you.
Okay, sorry, I walked away, but it is every 4th level. Judging by what chat is saying. Thank you, chat. Unless you're a fighter or a rogue, or a human. Unless they changed humans, because I know like variant humans could get feats faster than other classes, other races. Which made them really good fighters, because you just give them a bunch of feats. Just look at chat. Thank you, Yami. All right. So, for your information and your entertainment, if you guys wanted to go shopping and get yourself a kit, you're more than welcome to get yourself a kit. As for things that are available, there is a potion of Cloud Giant strength. There. Yeah, this one's stronger. It is very rare, so it is. I don't know how much money you guys have. Oh right, I don't know where my
Inventory?
Mordekaiser book is at, or not Mordekaiser, my whatchamacallit book. Xanathar's. I lost my Xanathar's guide to everything.
I was on mute. Sorry. We've got 11,000 gold, and we've got a bunch of other stuff that we could trade in if we need to.
Okay. So a potion like that is considered. So before, without me even rolling a d4, so if I roll a d4 real quick, it's a d4 plus 1. So a 3. It is worth 30,000 gold pieces if you wanted to buy it.
Oh, we're shopping?
If
Wait,
you,
what is this?
it's 50 gold pieces. This is for Potion of Cloud Giant Strength. It is 50 gold pieces to buy a like alchemist kit, which then you could make the potion for just 20,000 gold pieces. So
How much
We don't
gold do
have
we
that
have?
much.
I don't even know. I don't even know how much gold we have.
We have 11,000, and we've got a bunch of other potions and stuff.
Okay.
So one thing of note is we've got Rome's sword, by the way, and I don't know if anybody looked that up, but it's the dagger sword of Zenk Yendar.
Oh,
does
dagger.
it actually
Hold on.
have like a stats or?
Yeah, so the wielder of the dagger sword could quickly shift its form back and forth between the single long blade and dual shorter blades, choosing the configuration that most suited their needs in combat. While in its longsword form, the long blade could be launched off the hilt with enough force to impale a target from 30 feet away and potentially knock them over. This left the wielder holding only the dagger portion. However, the full blade would soon magically return and reattach to the dagger sword.
I can only use short swords, so. Short swords and daggers.
I'm gonna be honest, Nate. Honestly, my input means nothing, but I feel like the blade suits you best. You or Mara.
I can dual wield my great swords now though, so I don't know if they're great swords. I don't want it.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. It's enchanted, so it would require attunement, right?
Only if it says requires entombment.
Doesn't say.
Then you're good. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, are there any short swords or daggers in the shop? No, we just gotta find one along the way.
Do they have any in the shop?
Wait,
Are there any like shields or anything?
No, they do have. Okay. Okay. So they do have a ring of mind shielding, boots of striding and springing. They have winged boots.
Booties.
There is a sword that is wrapped up in bandages and locked away. It is a long sword. There is an amulet, proof against detection and location. And then that's like all the like items they have, like weapons, material. Everything else is going to be like scrolls. So like a scroll of protection from undead, potion of diminution. Diminution? potion of stone giant strength, which isn't as, I mean, it's still really good. Folding boat, which I think you guys already saw that or have that. And then they have a rope of useful items. A robe of useful items, sorry.
Yeah. I love that robe.
You love that robe? Yeah, it's got some stuff in it.
Wait, what does it do?
It's like patches on it, and you rip off the patch, and you get the item.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
There's
cool.
like dogs, or a boat, or rope, or horse.
So I want to look at the sword, the long sword that's in the rags.
Okay. All right.
I want the robe.
You go to up to it. The shopkeep. Everyone's kind of gone back to what they were doing. The shopkeep says, "I know that some people may think that you brought this upon us, but I want you to know we are very grateful that you chose to keep our necks atop our heads. Consider yourself. Consider everything in the shops discounted."
Thank you.
With that being said, the potion of Cloud Giant Strength is no longer 30,000. It is just 10,000.
How long does that last?
Can I? So usually potions last an hour. I want to do a homebrew where potions last until you do a long rest.
Yeah, that's
Oh, hell yes. Never resting again. Buy this shit up. I'll just drink health potions each time.
Allie over here, the fighter. You have spell slots, you freaking loser. You sucker. I'm over here drugging myself up.
Yeah. I'm ready to go. I'm over here like vibrating like.
it's awesome.
So we've got some stuff that we can sell, I think. So I'm gonna look at that longsword. What does with that longsword? What's the story on this, sir?
Oh, that thing. There was a fellow who came in some time ago, got into a bar fight, and then, well, he went on a rampage. His sword gave off an aura that made everyone feel uncomfortable. So I wrapped it up but noticed its quality is quite unique. You look at it, it is through kind of like the bandages, you can see it's made of very fine steel. You can also tell there are runes on it to give it magical abilities. There is the hilt forks, makes a V shape and forks towards the blade itself. Then there is a silver skull right where the blade meets the hilt.
I don't know what that means. Wonder, let's see.
While you're thinking about that, I'm gonna finish off the items. So
Don't you
finishing
have
off
that longsword, Rome's longsword thing? Isn't that thing sick?
I'm sorry?
The Rome's longsword thing.
Yeah, I don't want that either. The dagger sword.
It's a longsword though.
Yeah.
And your point.
Alrighty.
How much is the robe?
that is considered uncommon. With your discount, it's only 100 gold pieces.
Buy it.
Want
Ellie
it.
wants it.
I want it.
Yep. For that piece, that cost, go ahead. We'll cover that.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
put it in your inventory, Allie.
I love that. I love that beard one. Right, like character is just never like can't sense the room, can't do anything. But we show up to the shop and it's all of a sudden glasses on. Yep, go ahead. We'll comp
He's
that.
an accountant.
Right.
He knows everything. He's also
Okay.
like the
Nope.
group's treasurer,
going
so he
there.
keeps up with
No,
all the
we're not going there.
items, and he keeps
I know,
up with
but
all
that's
the
what I'm
loot.
saying. Like the juxtaposition is so good. I'm like, when we're out doing stuff, he's just like brain not on. But we show up to the shop, all of a sudden, he's like,
I'm not,
did it.
I'm not a smart man, but I like my numbers.
No, I love it. I absolutely love that about your character.
I can count gold.
No, I love that. It's like that's what he's truly passionate about. It's like, he's truly passionate about shopping.
I'm a prepper. I like gear. All right.
Potion of fire breathing, mithril armor, wand of magic detection, the filter of love, filter of love, wand of secrets, potion of psychic resistance, and these are the last bit right here. Potion of climbing, cloak of billowing. I love the cloak of billowing. Dread helm, pot of awakening, unbreakable arrow. Wait, what's an unbreakable arrow? Ear horn of hearing, wand of pyrotechnics, pot of awakening, and then walloping arrows. Which walloping arrows are arrows hit by creatures hit by this, and they can be knocked prone.
Yeah, I need to make a DC 10 strength save. So, I didn't write all this stuff down as far as what was available. What were the non-potion items again? So we got the sword, the robe, which we bought the robe. There's a ring of some sort. Was there?
There was a ring of mind shielding, amulet of proof against detection and location, winged boots, and then boots of striding and springing. And then there's all the different types of wands, but I don't know.
No, there was something else. It wasn't a wand. It was something you mentioned. Oh boy.
There's a folding boat.
No, it wasn't the folding boat. It was towards the end
Is it
of
something
the
you were
list.
interested in?
Yeah, it was something towards the end of the list.
Okay, there's an ear horn of hearing. There's a dread helm.
In that.
Oh, the mithril armor. What was-
Oh, yes, mithril armor.
Is it just not mithril? Is it mithril chain? Is it?
It's mithril ring mail. So that's heavy armor.
Okay, so let me.
Mithril armor is really good.
Is that? I've already got mithril chain.
Mithril ring mail is AC 14.
Okay, I've got AC 16 already, so I think I'm.
Yeah,
Good
so
with
you're
that.
good.
I think we're good. I don't know
I'm
if there's.
still, I'm still interested in the sword. Because I don't
wait.
have.
You know what? I can.
So the sword
Can I
is
add?
considered uncommon. So it would be a +1 to attack and damage rolls, and it's only 100 gold pieces.
Ooh, I need
Can I
that.
can I identify it to see if there's any special properties?
Yes, let me look up what identify does real quick. Or if you want to tell me.
Yeah. You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it's a magic item or that of a magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether its spells are any spells that are affected by the item and what they are, item was created by, and you learn the spell that created it.
So
I examine it.
you begin to extract whatever magic is in there, and as you do so, everything around you goes dark.
Uh-oh.
Everything goes dark, and you hear a raging ocean. Water starts hitting your face as the raindrops are landing on you. You are being swayed to left and right as if you're back on a boat, and you hear the sounds of an entity that cackles and bring me blood, bring me murder. And then you're back at the shopkeep.
Oh. I turn and look at Beardwand to see if he's like salivating.
So the item is cursed.
That's what I was getting out of what you were saying. So,
Yeah, with the bar fights, and then he went on a rampage. And
yep. Okay, I don't want
Well,
that.
I'll kind of put it back down. Dust my hands a little bit.
I almost got you. I almost got you.
Do you have a bathroom around here? Some soap? I'm gonna clean up.
But if you get rid of the curse, you can bring the sword out to its full potential.
Only for 100 gold.
Only for 100 gold.
How would we get rid of a curse on an item?
I don't know if I want to answer.
I'm gonna
that
look in the
question
shop
you.
for a scroll that says remove curse.
There is none, unfortunately, not this time around.
Oh,
There-
shucks. Looks like we'll have to pass this one out.
Well, there's a spell.
Make an Arcana check. Any one of you.
That's gonna be you, Babes.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
I'll say that the spell save is like a 10. Or the save.
Well, seeing as though I have a +9 to Arcana,
Jesus Christ.
let's hope. Actually, even with a natural 1, I would still hit
You would
10.
still get it. You still get it. Unless we were going by the new 5th edition rules, which I don't really.
Well, I rolled a 19, so that's
You fail.
28.
So no.
The curse is freaking gone, okay?
So you can either go and resolve the curse for the ghost or the whatever, the vengeful spirit. You can avenge the spirit that has been cursing the blade, or you can cast banishment and send the spirit to another dimension. And banishment means if it gets sent to another dimension, it stays in its original dimension. And lost souls and stuff like that don't belong in this realm.
Banishment. I don't have banishment.
But you can get it.
I don't know where I would get it. Actually, I can learn it. But, I relay this to Beardwan, who's still just staring at it. Well, do we want to go on a side quest?
Yeah, we kind of do. I kind of want a +1 sword. However,
It does sound kind of fun, I will say.
Can we trade? Can we trade Rome Sword for the? I show him Rome Sword.
Well, Rome Sword must be worth a decent amount.
As you say that,
sure.
the shopkeeper interrupts your rub and just like, oh yeah.
No.
And grabs it.
Hold on. Hold on. This sword, this cursed sword.
Yeah,
I'm actually gonna pause. I'm gonna say, shopkeeper, do you understand that this sword is cursed? That it is only going to bring misfortune to you?
The shopkeeper looks at it and goes, that does explain a lot.
I want to do a bundle deal.
Also, no, we don't know if Nomad wants the Rome sword, so maybe we should hold on to Rome sword. It's a pretty sweet sword.
What do you want the bundle to be?
Black Friday bundle. All right, if nobody gets that.
Well, so the cursed sword, the robe, and the potion of cloud giant strength for Rome sword.
Jesus.
Two of those are only 100 gold, though.
Make. Yeah, but the cloud giant strength is 10,000 gold.
10.
Make a charisma saving, or make a charisma ability check.
How about a persuasion?
Persuasion. Sorry, that's
While he's doing that,
5.
what does Nomad carry for weapons? Like, is he a longsword guy? Is he a short sword guy? Is
he is a artificer, so he can. I think he can use long swords. He usually just casts spells. I think he has like a short sword or a long sword that he uses. I think the sword that nope, I have no say.
I'm just gonna let Nate enjoy being the shopkeep.
Just an observer.
He's not here, so I'm saying
Nate smells a deal. I mean, sorry, Beard One smells a deal. He's going at it. I'm just gonna let Beard One.
I rolled low, but I'm using one of my 3 and 2 inspiration points and re-rolling that.
Okay.
All right, so I rolled a 20 in persuasion.
Deal. He happily gets rid of the cursed sword, gives you the robe, gives you the potion giant strength, and he, out of good faith, he also sorry. He also throws in something that he's kept for himself.
Ooh.
He throws in I don't know if I'm saying this right. Darren's Instant Fortress.
Oh, this is nice.
Is it a one-time use thing?
No, I don't think so. I think it's almost like a portable tiny hut if I remember it correctly.
That's nice.
You can use an action to place a 1-inch metal cube on the ground. If he gets command, the cube rapidly grows into a fortress that remains until you use an action to speak and the command to dismiss it, which will only if the fortress is empty. Square tower, 20 feet, 30 feet high, with arrow sights on all sides.
So what this does is this gives us a place to rest when we need to.
Oh.
And it allows us. It gives us, so if we're in the middle of a battle and we're this gives us like a place to pull up and shoot from.
Wow.
Sweet. Mario.
That's cool. That's really
Yes.
cool.
Do you want me figuring out these additional patches on my own, or do you want to do it together?
Oh boy. Oh.
He's like additional patches.
you have. It says 4d4 other patches.
Yeah. So the amount of patches I can give can be 4 to 16.
How many are is there like total?
6, 8,
1, 2,
10
3,
plus
4,
4
5,
or
6,
16.
7, 8,
Anywhere between
9,
4 to
10,
16.
11, 12, 13, 14. Oh no,
You counting?
there's 13. 1, 2,
What?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13. So why would you get to 16?
Wait.
Oh, I guess you could get
No.
multiple of one pouch.
So the robe automatically has 2 daggers, 2 bullseye lanterns, 2 steel mirrors, 2 10-foot poles, 2 hempen rope, and 2 sacks. And then on top of that, I get 44 patches of these other items that I roll for.
Right. And I guess my thing was there are an additional 13 other uses you can get out of it, but you
Yes.
can have an additional max 16 patches. So I'm assuming
yeah.
you can get multiple
additional-
of
yeah,
one patch.
Right. I could get 16 rowboats. I just rolled.
We're gonna have to find some reasons for to use some rowboats, but we'll figure it out.
Interesting.
Theoretically, it would be possible for that to happen.
Yeah, let's just let's see what you get. Let's see what you get.
Roll it
together.
out.
Let's roll,
Roll
it out.
it out.
Go
Roll
ahead.
it out.
Roll it out.
Roll the
Roll it.
4d4s. Let's see this. Let's make a show out of it.
All right, I'm getting
11.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Pretty
11
good.
patches.
You rolled
All
2
right.
4s.
Yeah. Did. And then, okay, so can you guys help me keep track of this?
11.
All right, number 11 is
86.
a mastiff. Yeah.
Got 2 of them.
What?
Got 2 dogs,
Mastiffs.
mastiffs.
A doggo? Wait,
Got
how do
2.
you get 2 of them?
Dagger.
It says 2 mastiffs. Just 2.
Oh,
You just
it
get
just
2
says
of
2
them. You get 2.
They persist forever? Can we just have a pet?
Yeah, they're just your dogs now.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Dogs. Do they come back? Like once you use a patch, is it gone forever?
Want pet that
Forever.
dog?
Pet that
Roll
dog.
number
Can I
10.
pet that dog?
39.
39. Got a wooden ladder.
Ladder.
Ooh,
Woo-hoo.
nice. Hey, listen, we're gonna use that. Write that down. We're gonna use that.
Guaranteed we're gonna use it. 100%.
When we friggin' forget the keys of our mobile fortress. And we're friggin'
I get
This
an
one's
iron
weird.
door.
What is this?
She gets an
I
iron
got an
door that
iron
hinges
door.
itself to anything that is 10 feet wide and 10 feet. Oh, it can make itself 10 feet wide or 10 feet high.
It conforms to fit the opening, attaching and hinging itself.
It's for when we forget to add the door to our mobile fortress.
I mean, if you're in a
How do
cave
I
and your
even-
mobile fortress is like, you can't
Oh,
fit
true,
a
true. We
30
can kinda,
foot
like,
tall tower. You can't-
Make a little safe zone. I like it.
Hold on, this doesn't have an actual. I have to like make a
A
custom
note.
item. for this.
Yeah.
This robe is cool.
It's cute. It's pretty cute. It's real catchy.
Sorry, it's hard to see if this actually got added.
It just encourages you to be like creative, right? Like you get a bunch of random things and you just play into it. Use
I
random
think
stuff.
Nate is taking notes of them as you're going, so like you don't have to worry too much.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
The things she's
got
getting
it, I
from
got
the
it, I
ropes.
got
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, I have not been.
Oh, you're
Yes.
fine then.
All right, so 2 mastiffs, a ladder, and an iron door.
Okay, so 2.
You almost have a whole house. Start a little farm.
Iron door. All right, got it.
Okay, you got
Roll it.
All right, I'm rolling. I'm gonna just send this to me then, okay, Nick?
Yep.
93.
93
Got a window.
is a window. We really are gonna go.
Freaking build the house, man.
Let's go.
You can place on a vertical surface you can reach.
Mars just a carpenter now.
36.
Another wooden ladder.
Another 2 wooden ladders.
Wait,
ladder.
no, we had 39. 39 and 36.
Yeah, it's a range.
Oh, they're different ladders?
It's
No.
31 through 44. You get a wooden ladder.
Oh, okay.
So 2 wooden ladders.
Yep.
Yeah.
61. 4 potions of healings. You get 4 of them.
Ooh,
That's just,
nice.
that's just a straight win.
Yeah.
We do love that.
71. There's your rowboat.
Catching that first rowboat.
And you can put windows and a door on it now. You can use the ladders as paddles.
Yep.
Wait, how many rolls has that been? Has that been 7 rolls?
1,
Three.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
No, not counting the 11. The 11 was my
7.
roll number 8.
I'll keep track. 8.
A riding horse with saddlebags.
Nice.
Oh, a horsey.
We got ourselves a ranch now.
Roll 9.
64. 4 more potions of healing.
Yeah.
Come on, that's actually sick.
It's
I
8 potions
know.
of healing. If you get a 1
Yeah.
through an 8, you break even.
And
26.
10 gems worth 100 gold pieces.
Never mind. You just made 1,000 gold pieces.
I'll take it.
You just
No
bought
mask.
back.
One more roll.
So 1,000 gold pieces.
10 gems worth 100 gold pieces each.
Okay.
Another one. So
We got 20,
20 gems worth 100 gold pieces each.
Let's go.
Not bad.
26 is
I'm just
pretty
really
odd.
glad you didn't roll a 76 through an 83, or else I would have had to do some work.
What is that?
The spell scroll containing 1 spell of 1st to 3rd levels.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Spell scroll containing. What's so crazy about that?
Well, I would have had to look up some spells for you guys to get from it.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to do anything.
Makes sense. I mean, you didn't come up with what the ladder's gonna look like? Jeez. You haven't been thinking about the color of the
Embroiled
gem?
with ivy and leaves along the side. Each step has a different elvish word on it. All of them
The
saying
ladder of
step
lovers. Each
this
step has
way.
initials of past bequeath.
Each
So these are-
rung put on by the next.
So these are in past patch forms, right? We don't have these yet. She's got to rip them
Correct.
off the robe.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
You can just rip them off, like right now, and put them in your bag of holding. I mean, I don't know if you want to put the horse and the dogs in the bag of holding,
I don't want to do that right now. No.
but
Anyway.
All right, so
can I
I'm
get
gonna-
my
We
list?
could rip off the $2,000 and throw it in the trash.
You
Rip it
want
off.
money? Is that what you're saying?
What's that?
I'm asking Beard 1 if he wants some money.
Yeah. Well, if you want, yeah, we can. Allie, I'm gonna ping you with the list here in the chat DMs. All right. So if you want, I'll cash in the
Oh, Yame put the items in the chat as well. Yame got them.
In voice chat for you guys. Yami, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, no.
I knew I didn't
Love
pay you for
Yame.
nothing.
Thank you.
All right. So if you're good, I'll add $2,000 to our treasury.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
In gems.
Yes, that is
It's
very.
just-
I
yeah,
agree.
it-
I agree. It's very important that it's in gems.
Is it?
Yeah, because
It is in
Kind of
gems,
is,
yeah.
depending on.
depending on who you're selling
Unless we
to,
sold them right
like
now.
Got it.
depending on the shop merchant, they may value gems more than they value like currency.
Got it. Yep. Okay. Yep. I've got it separate. I've got party
And
gold.
sometimes
and
there are like super high, like spells and stuff that if we were ever to run into, we might need like gems. You know, $2,000 in gems. Who knows? You never know.
You're a gem.
Aw.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so you guys begin traveling. You meet back up with the dwarf, the
Yes.
goblin, and
Yes.
the elf, the diplomats.
I need
And-
to talk to it. I need to talk to my boys. Bitrix and Tyr.
in tier.
Yeah. I
Okay.
gotta put in an order. I gotta put in an order with them.
Okay. Yeah. What would you? What'd you want?
I
You
need.
walk up. Fiptrix is like, "What you want?"
Hey man, I need a new shield. Can you make me a better shield?
Fiptrix
Something that's,
looks at, grabs your shield, looks at it, goes, "It's seen better days." Yeah.
Yeah, it sure has.
Fiptrix and Tyr looks at it and goes, "Do you want mounted machine guns on it? Rocket propelled boosters?"
Yes. No, just that might be out of my range of funding here, so I just need a little bit more protection from this.
Tyr snatches it away from Fiptrix and says, "Give it here to you chaotic little runt." And he looks at it and goes, "I can enchant it for you. I'd be more than happy to help you out with such a thing. Though, you're gonna need the materials and gold for it."
Okay, what do we need?
Depends on what you want. So, they can upgrade it to an uncommon. Crafting it in that aspect, you just need uncommon crafting materials, which I'm sure you guys have.
Yes.
Oh, in that last fight you guys did on last session, I don't know if I told you, but you gained 2 rare crafting materials.
You did not tell us, so I'm going to add that to our list here.
Okay, so what am I looking for? Oh, it's only
While you guys are
200 gold.
talking, I'm gonna see both of them and I'm gonna stand off to the side a little bit and sheepishly kind of look over to Tyr. I'm gonna wait for a quiet moment to walk up to Tyr, like kind of nonchalant. But I'll let you guys do this first.
Okay.
So what does the uncommon for the shield give me? What would that do?
It would just be a +1
Okay.
in
And-
defense. So a shield already gives 2, so it'd be like a +3. Let me make sure I'm not just making shite up. Yeah, there's just a +1 shield. So holding the shield, you have a +1 in AC. This bonus is in addition to the shield's normal bonus to AC. Yeah, so he's able to enchant your shield for 200 gold if so it maxes out at that. I see. So if you wanted huh. That sucks. Never mind. You could do a +2 shield. That would be 2,000 gold pieces.
And how many crafting items, and of which?
It would be 1 rare crafting item.
Okay. I could really use that. If anybody, does anybody mind if I do that?
Have at it.
I've had it, big boy.
Groovy. All right. So, and then you said it's a 1 rare crafting item.
Correct. Or
Okay.
1 rare crafting material.
Yeah. Got it.
Sweet. You walk up to Tyr.
Yeah, I walk up to Tira's Beardwan, again is drooling because it's shopping and he's walking away with his little shield.
I like. It's like Amazon, man.
And I'm just gonna be like, well, so Tyr, so I need your help. Obviously, and then I'm gonna kind of open the cloak and like clunk down like the guns, like you know, all the stuff, and it's kind of in rush shape, and I'll just be like, so my crew, you know, Mara, Beardwan, Nomad, they're really good, and you know sometimes as a wizard I get up close, and I die a lot, and I just want to make an impact. Is there anything that we can do? And maybe it's in that I kind of play with the robe, like the light armor robe, whatever. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out this shooty thing, but maybe I need to stay away. I don't know. I'm feeling a little guilty that I'm always dying and maybe not poking enough. I just need help.
So
bit hard for me.
gun right now is essentially
Say that again.
your gun right now is essentially
Like a short sword. It's just a base short sword.
well, it's a +1, right?
+1. Yeah. You know, Mara, you know, she does all these crazy things. I'm just kind of rambling because I'm embarrassed. Yeah, you know, I always try and I get knocked down all the time. And maybe there's nothing you can do. Maybe I need to search for something else. I'm just
What
looking.
class are you?
I am Blade Singer, wizard.
Wizard.
Weird.
Okay. All right. I know just the thing for you. Though it's not.
I was
Oh,
talking.
you
I
went
was
to
talking
Tyr. Sorry. Wow. Yeah.
No,
Victrix just
okay, but
comes
I
up. Tyr
I was
looks
trying to be
looks-
coy, but like
at your gun and is like, this is unfortunately out of my expertise.
so be it.
That is something for Fiptrix to.
So be it.
So be it.
Tricks.
What you
Can I
want?
ask you a question?
So you explain yourself to Fiptrix again. Fiptrix says, "There's one of 2 ways we can go about this. If you want to get up close and personal with them, I may have something for you. Now, if you want to keep your distance, I may also have something for you. But both these things, you gotta like them. You also really not gonna like them.
As expected from you, Sir Fiptrix. Well, it's interesting. Actually, DM. So thinking about it from the standpoint of with the guns. So we've been playing them with with a short sword, and then they kind of double as like my spellcaster. So that's the range piece. So when you're talking about when he's talking about improvement, well, I'll just Well, talk to me a little bit about that. What do you mean? What do you have in mind? And I understand if things take time and you've got to figure it out, but even just putting it out there that in the future I would like to be able to, help my team and not just die. I'm okay with dying, but as long as I take a few out with me, you know what I'm saying?
Babe, do you have armor?
Light armor, yeah.
Okay. Do you have proficiency with medium armor?
No.
What's your armor? Okay.
I'm a wizard at the end of the day, so I don't get to wear armor. I think the only reason I get to wear light armor is because of Bladesinger.
And Allie, what kind of armor do you have?
I have heavy armor on right now.
Okay. What's the AC?
17.
No, for the armor class of your armor, the armor that you have. I'm trying to see if what I have in my spare armor is better than what you're wearing now.
The armor class it's 17.
Oh, okay. Oh, you've got the antimanium splint armor, so you've got something actually, better than what I have. So, got it. Okay.
Sorry, Fabes. I am.
You're okay. It's also like a little unique with the guns and stuff. So if we want to just think about it for later and just kind of leave it.
So what would you want to answer Fiptrick's question? Are you wanting to get up close and personal, or are you wanting to stay back and shoot?
I think that's the big question. I mean, the whole point of Bladesinger is to get up and be like this. Like, you at some points you can be ranged and cast spells, obviously, as a wizard does. But the whole point of the class is to be able to get in and be a little do some damage up close with weapons. But I wonder if I've worked the class out well, like if I've done it correctly. So sometimes it just feels like when I do get in, I lose all of the spells, which is natural, but then I just don't end up doing much. So I'm trying to figure out.
There are a lot of wizard spells that increase your defense.
Which I think I do. Like I have some. I actually feel like my defense is pretty good. When I go into Bladesong, I get +5 armor class. I've got some stuff. So defensively, I feel like I'm there. I know I'm gonna die because I just have low health.
So you just don't feel like you are dishing out enough damage?
Yeah, a little bit. And maybe that's because I'm also rolling wrong with my attacks. Because I come in and I attack, and it's like I don't know, 1d6 +4.
Okay. Well,
Which might be just a limit of the class, and I don't know that. But I wonder what an end level Bladesinger is doing. Like, are they? There a point where they're no longer going in, or this is all stuff maybe we can talk about.
Fiptrix ponders, looks at you, and says, "Okay, all right. I'm going to give you the best of both worlds, but I'm also really scared that you're gonna die."
Yeah, well,
I got this thing right here that I've been working on. He pulls out this contraption, this wonky, huge mess. It's spewing oil. It's got saws on it, gears, buttons everywhere. There's a little flag, and he presses the red button, big red button, and out pops a wand. And this wand, it's got like a phoenix feather that's like jammed into it, and then it's also got like a another type of feather jammed in on the other side. And you're not quite sure what you're looking at because the wand itself has like this techno gigo mabobber on it. It almost looks like a Ghostbuster it's a web tool with all the tech that's on it. And Fiptrix goes, yeah, I was messing with magic. It didn't work out so well. But I think if we combine your tech with my tech, they'll balance each other out. So he takes his failed wand experiment.
Oh, boy.
And if you want to, you can look this up. There's a failed wand experiment.
Oh boy.
And he places it on the table, and he goes, now this is gonna be like performing surgery, so I'm gonna need your help.
I'm gonna, as he's talking, I'm just gonna kind of peer over my shoulders to like Beardwan and Mara to see if they're around. Help.
Yeah, I'm standing there watching this.
I'm involved in my robe.
I look at Beardwan and I'm just kind of wide-eyed. Buddy,
Go for it, man.
are you sure about this?
How much is it gonna cost?
Let's just make sure we stay alive first.
Yara's like in a cold sweat. Yara's in a cold sweat. He's just like.
So this will
Fiptrix he's not even thinking about cost. He's like, I just don't want you to die.
This will actually cost you guys. I think
So
it's
here,
2,000.
quick question before this goes on.
2,000 gold pieces.
Well, to do this, Fiptrix, would you like access to my, the entire contraption? And as I kind of look at the gun, and because it's still connected to me and it's kind of like handed out, it's like, do you need access to the whole thing?
He looks at you. He looks at it's connected. He goes, "No, I get the gist of it." And then he plucks out the phoenix feather, and he goes, "Here, eat this."
As he says, he gets the gist of it. I was kind of getting ready to like derobe, and then and so I'll kind of pull the robe back on, or my cloak back on. While I did start to go down, Beardwan, if you were watching, you would have noticed some of those like vials and tubes that are connected to the gun are like enwreathed across, and as you saw part of my shoulder, there was just a lot of like different tubings, different like injection spots, and what looked to be a chunk of flesh that was like peering over the back shoulder. And then I'll pull that back up. Okay. And I'll take the feather and kind of take one more look around and down the hatch. Oh boy.
Fiptrix, I've got a question for you. My thing is 2,000 gold. Yara's thing is 2,000 gold. Could we make a deal? I've also got this spare armor that I could give you in place of the gold. It's an elven chain armor.
So, I think in the past I misled you guys with the Fiptrix and Tyr, but they are crafting this. So this is kind of you're trading out the market value for a more consistent
I
price.
was gonna say the same thing. These guys aren't traders. They're building for us.
Okay, so I will subtract the gold then from our party gold, and then I'll put the elven chainmail in our items, and then we'll trade it in next time we're at a shop.
All right. Okay. So,
what am I doing again? Yeah.
Fiptrix, he tells you to eat this as he stuffs the phoenix feather in your mouth.
All right.
And then he begins to dismantle his gizmos and gadgets on the wand, and the wand itself looks pretty plain and normal and wooden. But then when he brings it close to your gun, the magic runes that you've etched into your gun start to react and form. He goes, okay, this is working. And as the wand begins to be
I'm imagining the color of the liquid in the tubes and stuff changing and changing the colors, and
they are changing. They're going from a green, and almost as you're chewing and munching on the phoenix feather, it's almost like the phoenix feathers entering your bloodstream, and then like sources of just arcane red start to flow through the inner workings of the liquid tubes. And as this is happening and the wand's being disseminated by your gun, Fiptrix says, okay, it's do or die now. We're either going to explode or everyone's going to become electrocuted. Now, you can stop this from happening, but you have to take this other feather and put it where the sun don't shine.
oh goodness.
So South America?
Fiptrix,
Signs down there.
I'm going to need a little more. Oh, what?
This is completely optional, by the way, unless you don't want to suffer through immense pain.
I'm gonna insight check, please, to make sure.
Do it.
Shove it up! Shove it up!
Oh gosh, insight check, please.
Roll for insight.
Oh shoot! All right, I'm using my inspiration. I've got 2, so here we go. 14 plus. What's my insight? That's a 15.
15. Go ahead and also make an arcana check for me.
Okay. That's a 12 plus 9, 21.
21. Okay, so you have traveled with Fiptrix some time. You're seeing that goblin sense of humor is starting to perk up. You are kind of picking up what he's doing with the magic side of things, and you're understanding that the first feather was a phoenix feather, and the other feather belonged to a creature that could immensely hold and discharge lightning, and all you have to do is hold on to that feather. You don't have to stick it anywhere. You don't have to do anything of that nature. You see the little goblin pranksters trying to get you.
Okay. I will. There was a little bit of, despite my skin color, there was a little bit of peach red. You could start to see. Well, Fiptrix, surely if I just hold on to this, we would be all right.
You got me. Yeah, you're okay. All right, everyone, take cover as Fiptrix ducks and hides under a table and jumps across the room. Make a dexterity saving throw of 15.
Oh boy. Dex is +3, so that gets a yeah. Saving throws is just your plus your plus 3. I mean, I do have one more inspiration.
You do have a saving throw. Save. Are you using that?
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, I think it's. Isn't saving throw just athletics? No, those are the saving throws. You're just saying a dexterity check, right?
Dexterity saving throw. So you should have a place where you do a saving throw, and one of them is dex space.
Yeah,
like, and that's just your plus, right? So it's I have a plus
potentially. Sometimes classes get other things.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I can't say
maybe
for
I have
sure.
An advantage on it or
right,
something.
right. I don't know. Sometimes a class gets a disadvantage. Right, I just.
Yeah, it's just a 13, and I'm not gonna. I'll keep one inspiration.
Okay, 13.
Actually, screw it. No, I'm gonna use my last inspiration. I'll roll one more time.
Cool.
13 plus 3, 16. Let's go.
16. Okay. All right. You feel as the magnetic charges, as if nature itself is freaking out with the abomination that you've just created, and your gun begins to point up to the sky. You go and you reach and grab your gun as a bolt of lightning comes streaking down, mixing with the first feather, only to ignite the other feather as right when the lightning strikes you, an explosion occurs. So you will take
10d10 damage.
16 d6s.
That's gonna tickle.
Holy shit.
Might die.
Here we go.
Oh boy, it's a good thing we've got some potions of healing, huh?
You
That I'm using it on him.
I
You
see it, so I
take-
take half of it.
you take half of it, and your resistance to fire damage.
Oh, I thought this was lightning damage.
The lightning strike. Well, it's both. So, I mean, I could do either roll, but let's just give you that resistance as well. It's almost like you were meant to have this.
Ah.
So you take essentially like 15 points of damage
Yeesh.
as it strikes down. The flames erupt, and then everything gets absorbed into your gun. Now,
Does it, DM question, so like, obviously it's absorbing into my gun, but it's also mixing with me. Am I, is part of this just the lightning bolt, or is a part of it like painful as it's like kind of integrating into me? Like,
so it is weird. The electricity is fusing with the mechanisms that you have, and it's magically reconnecting, disconnecting things, and putting things where they need to go. It's infused with the arcane sigils that you've placed all over your body and weapons. It knows your mind. It's a living entity that understands you and is a part of you now, and it almost increase your intellect. The fire, the phoenix fire, is burning, but it is also a symbol of rebirth as it goes through, and the flames almost caulderize and heal everything that is happening and changing between you. It is a very painful process, but it seems like only you were meant for this process.
as that's happening, I don't know if Beard One's still watching, but
Oh yeah, I'm sitting there eating popcorn.
as this is happening, and that lightning strikes, and then there's this infusion of fire, lightning, whatever it may be, and like healing and like attuning with, again, you'll see from the cloak, if you're observant, on the left side of my back, you will see movement, almost as if something is about to press out and burst out from the cloak, but only on the left side. The right side, you don't see any movement. That's it.
All right. At which point, so now your weapon is also a failed experimental wand, courtesy of Fiptrix.
Failed experimental.
Well, a failed experiment wand is what it's called if you're trying to. I don't know how specific the search
I'll look it
engine
up
is.
for sure. That was so fun.
It's both a blessing and a curse, so have fun with that.
Oh, dude, that's so funny.
All right. So you guys get to venture forth.
So we got a side quest to take the curse off the sword.
Oh yeah, are you guys actually doing that?
Yeah.
All right. All right. That changes everything. That changes everything.
Because we can't do banishment because we don't have the spell.
So, how do you start about figuring out where to avenge the spirit?
I'll see if I can recall any of the. Oh, go ahead. I was gonna say I can see if I can recall any of like when I was in that space with the curse, if I could notice any landmarks or any clues.
So you recognize the ship. I don't know what it's called, not the stern of the ship, but like the front of the ship. Was a pirate vessel, and the front of the ship had a skeleton playing a lute on it. And then you have the information that he came into town, gone into a bar fight. So you know the cursed spirit was probably a pirate of some sort. And then you know the last wielder of the sword came into town and got into a bar fight. Those are your two leads.
Beard One, if we want to get rid of this curse, I think we might need to return back into town for a minute and ask some questions. I think what we're looking for is some kind of pirate, and I'll relay the info that I saw.
All right, let's go to the bar that the fight was supposedly in. Let's see if we can find that. Start there.
Okay. You head over to the bar. Go ahead and make a investigation check. Depending on how you guys investigate. So investigation checks work in two ways. They're not only just checks to be Sherlock Holmes and look around and find clues. They're also ways for you to kind of pass time to ask people a bunch of questions. So depending on what questions you're asking, I will change the difficulty, the challenge rating for the roll.
I'm too dumb to ask questions.
You have the most charisma.
I do. I can ask nicely, but I don't know what to ask.
Well, why don't we start here? Beard One, why don't we ask the shop owner who sold us the sword if he could share anything with us about where he came from?
He told you guys where it came from. It came from.
Yeah.
That's where you figured out your first lead.
Oh, that's right.
So no, we got to go to the bar. So let's go to the bar. I think we just need to ask him if he recognized the sword, and he knows about who the owner was.
All right. Go ahead
Alrighty.
and make a investigation check.
I'm gonna be the wrong person to roll that.
Is it an intelligence check?
Oh, did you say investigation? Did you say investigation?
It is investigation.
I'm a -1 to investigation.
Oh.
Oh,
That is that's an 11.
Oh. Okay. You start asking around. You show people the sword, and you're asking around the bars. One person speaks up. The person who got into the fight with the previous owner, and they expressed to you how he used to hang out with a gang of goblins, and those goblins used to be pirates until they were beached, and they took their treasure and sent it to a forbidden place. He marks it on your map and says that it is considered a graveyard where they went.
We sure this isn't the same place of where we're going for the mask?
Different
Place of
graveyard.
death.
It's a different area.
The other graveyard.
The other graveyard.
Is it on the way to that, or is it like?
Nah, we're side questing.
Well, I know we're side questing. On the map, which direction do we need to go?
It is on. Okay, so where you need to go is northeast. Where you are currently heading is north along the coast. So it's north, more inland, off of a river. Whereas northeast heads more into like a canyon desert landscape. So I mean, it's north.
Yeah. Okay. So we go straight north, and then we head.
Then we head east.
Or we go. Yeah. So we go. So wait. So we need to go northeast first, and then north.
So the sword is north.
The sword is
the
north.
dragon mask is northeast.
Okay, so we go north first, and then we go east.
There you go.
So
There
it's
you
not
go.
completely out of the way.
No. No.
Okay.
No. All right. So as you guys are traveling, for the sake of time, I'm going to skip random encounters. And we're going.
We use our fortress anyway.
Well, you know what? A dragon picks it up and eats it.
Well, we're dragon killers, so
Well, you know what?
That's true. I guess you do have a fortress now that I can't just
You know what he
easily.
does? He eats half your patches too.
Yeah. My thing is stronger.
No, I ripped those off before he ate them.
You guys come across what is known as the graveyard. It is a shit. What is Sam play as again?
Android.
Artificer?
Yeah.
His race.
He's a robot.
Thank you guys. He's a Warforged. Warforged. That's what he's called. He's
Allie and I are literally just like, robot.
robot.
So, you guys come across the graveyard of Warforges, but this must have been long ago, where they waged war and marched across the lands. There are, giant size Warforges here, and they are half buried, rusted, and all types of things going on. As you guys approach, you see multiple plumes of smoke coming from the Warforge graveyard. There are multiple encampments here. How would you guys like to proceed?
Sneak to see where they are and how many.
So as you kind of walk up and scout, you see it's not crazy big, but there is an encampment of goblins. It is weird. Well, it's not that weird, but they're also kind of align themselves with hobgoblins. There are two different flags. You notice one flag, the Jolly Roger, of a pirate of a skull crossed with a bone, and the other cross is with a lute. So you recognize it with the ship that
Bardic pirates.
Bardic pirates. Hey, just wait. Just you wait. So the Jolly
We all
Roger
break out
of
into song and
Bardic
dance.
pirates. But then you see more of the imperial flag of the hobgoblins, and they're decked out in like samurai gear, and they're kind of marching around with the goblins. The goblins don't seem crazy too happy, but they're coexisting with one another. Both of these flags, based on a passive history check, both of these flags are essentially hostile. They are criminals. They are society usually has bounties or rewards for taking out these groups, not specifically because of their race, but because of their organizations. They're not big. They're not giant like the large groups that you met before, but they are criminals.
How many of them are there?
It's hard to tell from here, but you can take you can make a you can make a perception check and tell me what your elven eyes see.
Okay.
I need
perception. I've got good perception. 20.
20. Okay. I wasn't planning for this. Why couldn't you
You're the
have
one that gave
failed?
the sword a really cool
Why can-
friggin' curse.
This gives us something to do today while we're missing Sam. So when we get to the big baddie, for the
That's
next
true. That's
We'll have
very
Sam.
true. Look at you being a. Hold on.
team player.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. You see over a dozen. Oh my freaking gosh, Mario! You see over a dozen of them. Easily. There is. Jesus. There are 15 goblins. With a goblin boss. And then there are 3 hobgoblins. With a hobgoblin captain. And what looks to be a hobgoblin wizard. So in total, 18, 19, 20, 21 enemies.
21. Do we still have Val with us, or did she not come with us on this?
She stayed behind with Leia, Fiptrix, and Tyr.
So 27 to 1 odds. That's
Leia.
not bad.
The diplomat, unless I'm mixing her up with someone else. Okay. 7 to 1 odds. Where are you guys? We're gonna say their camp is over here. I'm gonna put you guys down here.
What's the diplomat again? Who's it? Leia, so where did we meet here?
The very first session.
Brielle? You mean?
Brielle, thank you.
Yeah, I was like, are we talking about Brielle or?
Ignore me. Nate is the what's it called? The second DM, the backup DM. Ask him for names.
Oh.
He's a big boy.
Yeah,
That's how big he is. That's to scale.
that's how big every single one of them are.
Yeah. That's how all these Warforges died.
How do you guys want to go forward in your side?
It's Hobgoblin decked out in Oni armor.
Chill.
Hobgoblin Wizard. I don't have a picture for goblin bosses or hobgoblin captains, so I'm just gonna mark them with a little symbol.
I like it.
Sorry guys. Go.
No need to apologize.
Remind me what the blue number is.
Can you see the blue number?
DC.
DC. No,
DC.
for mine. Just
Oh,
mine.
AC.
And then
Correct.
green is passive
AC.
perception.
Oh, these guys are weak. Oh well. Would I say 3 hobgoblins? Yeah, 3 hobgoblins. And then one of them's the captain. Oh, maybe I should just make him a warlord instead. Yeah, let's make him a warlord. Because I'm feeling it.
Feeling this.
So Mario, are we adding the cleaving homebrew like we talked about earlier this month?
Yes.
Okay. So Allie, when you're in melee, if you reduce a creature to 0 hit points, any excess damage can carry over to another creature within range.
And Allie,
As long as it hits. But
whenever
it's got to be
you-
in melee, and it's only for fighters.
Wait. Is that Mario?
well, not just for fighters, for anyone that uses melee.
Oh, okay. You're expanding it.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Also, I know you have some abilities that do that, Allie, like your sweeping strike and stuff like that. So for those abilities, we'll read them. Essentially, we'll just extend it so that way not everyone's getting your ability for free. So you're essentially just getting a buff overall.
Would that apply to my gun, which is technically a melee weapon?
When you use it as a melee weapon, yes.
Okay.
But if you use it as a range weapon, no.
Yeah, so it wouldn't apply to when I'm casting spells,
Correct.
but when I'm up close doing the, which, I didn't know we were going to get into combat. I was going to talk to you after about it. So with the failed experiment, kind of like into the gun itself, I was imagining that. I guess how were you imagining that? Was that like for the up close, or is it just the additional spells?
It's the additional spells.
Okay.
So it does what it says, which is essentially it.
Yeah, it gives me a fireball and a lightning bolt.
Now, I don't know if you saw that it casts them at random.
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay.
Actually,
Which, now that you just said you had a fireball, I really don't want all these goblins here.
Yes, you do. So we've got a bunch of potions. I don't know if we're gonna use them against these dudes here, but
These guys are weak.
Allie, do you have the potion of Cloud Giant Strength in your inventory?
I didn't, but I can add it there.
Remember
I think
magic
you're-
pockets, so you're good.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be the one that probably will be using that. So why don't you keep that one on you, and I'll take it out of the party inventory.
Cloud Giant Strength, correct?
Yeah, I don't know that we'll need it for this fight with the
No, I'm not using it for this.
little
don't worry.
peons, but yeah.
Okay. Done.
So strategically placed apart.
I was not. Yes.
Which one's the wizard?
This
guy?
guy up here.
Okay.
All right. Are we gonna try to talk to them at all?
Sure.
Sorry, I never
What was
answered
that?
your question. I don't think I fully answered your question, Fabes. So you essentially get you still get to keep your short sword. I want to save that. You essentially get to keep your short sword. So you still get the +1 to your spell attack rolls and your attacks on attacks and damage. You just in addition gain these charges that are imbued into your gun that do not take away from
spell slots.
correct from spell slots.
Okay. Julio.
right. The floor is yours, guys.
Beard one, go talk to them.
So, do we know what language hobgoblins speak or goblins speak? They speak common, I'm assuming.
Do you know? They speak Goblin. Common and Goblin.
Okay, we'll hail them in common. Oi! Dickheads!
Tickets.
I don't think that's gonna help us.
One of the hobgoblins sees you and kind of grunts in your direction, and is like, "This is no place for travelers. Move along."
We are no mere travelers.
The goblins. Oh, yep. Finish what you're saying.
We have questions for you. One of your guys got into a bar fight recently, and we have some questions for him.
Make a persuasion check.
We really want to talk to him. 10.
10. The hobgoblin. You must be speaking of Nak. He's been rather rowdy of late. It is causing much commotion among our troop.
It's probably not his fault, man. We learned about the sword he had, which I now have in my pack, that was causing him to do that. We just want to talk to him and find out where he got the sword from, so we can go and address the issue.
Very well. Come along.
Great.
We go with him.
You walk into the encampment. There's not much. There's a lot of holes everywhere. Like they've been digging and digging and digging.
They're looking for treasure.
The goblin is... There's a goblin in like a makeshift wooden cage. Hands and feet on the bars, rattling it crazily, mouth foaming, being like, "I'm gonna kill you all! I'm gonna do it! I swear! I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna rip your tongues out, and I'm gonna lick those tongues, and I'm gonna kill you with them tongues!"
I'm assuming that's the guy you're talking about. That's the guy we want to talk to.
The hobgoblin kind of just goes, "Yeah, that's Snack."
I'm gonna go grab Piptrix, see if he knows him.
The other goblins kind of pummel. One goblin comes up and she's kind of just like, "It's a poor shame what happened to Nak. A story that can only be told through song."
Sing us a song.
Oh!
The
I expect the full song.
yeah. What if goblin singing isn't what you expect?
That's okay. I want it. Let's hear it.
So this I need to change this tune. This is a little too serious. The goblins get together and they begin they pull the cage and they start talking. They say, "Make the cage center stage," and they start saying, "Grab the makeshift curtains, everyone, get the seats."
7, 8.
And you see, as they start they take everything that they had and they quickly put up a stage, and they have some stools for you guys and boxes for you guys to sit on. And the curtains, when they come together, they make the Jolly Roger of the skull and bones and loot. And the female goblin you spoke to in the beginning comes out from the curtains and is like, this is a story of tragedy and loss. And it goes back behind the curtains.
I am absolutely enthralled. My character is like on the edge of my seat watching all this unfold. Like I am having the time of my life right now.
And we'll find out what happens next session.
Okay, now I really expect a full song.
Oh god.
Now you have time to prepare one.
Mario is so funny, dude.
I love this side stuff, man. This is great.
He's like grabbing a new map, getting ready for a fight, realizing it's not going to be a fight. Where are we going with this? Now I'm singing. Now I've set up a stage. That's so fun.
Good job.
So fun, dude.
All right, guys.
Thank you, everybody, for joining our sense of insanity today.
Thank you, everybody. I hope when Sam rewatches this, he's utterly and hopefully confused. As to
Yeah, he's gonna shake his head the entire time and go like, "What in the world?"
what did you guys get me into?
Goodness.
Check out the YouTube channel. Check out previous shows. Everything's going to be uploaded onto Digital Hero 101. I need to put your guys' links to your stuff on there, but that will be done easily. And thank you again. Go follow these guys. Go check out these guys. They make some fun and engaging content. And until next time, guys, play nice.
Bye.